Hello there. In our last lesson, we defined a neutral canvas for our body tag. Now we're going to define an outer wrapper. And basically, a standard technique for creating a CSS layout is to use a div tag that contains all other tags and content, and that's called the outermost wrapper. So that way you can define one rule, and it's kind of like a global settings. So you can define overall width and layout and alignment of all the tags within this outer tag, which is called the outer wrapper. So let's open the one we just created on the last lesson. I believe I named it Layout Design. Now what we're going to do is, there's the body we created, remember? This was the initial thing we did. We created the background color of white and a few other things. Now, with style selected, I'm going to click New CSS Rule. This time click Advanced. It may default to the last one you picked, but make sure Advanced is selected, and we're not going to choose from the list. We're going to enter our own. And there's only one wrapper that can be done. So WRAPPER, pound, and then wrapper. And then make sure we choose this document only and not a new style sheet file. So Advanced, pound wrapper, and this document only. And then click OK. And then this same definition box comes up. This is CSS rule definition for the wrapper. What we're going to do is we're going to first go to block, and we're going to choose text align, but this time we're going to choose left. Now, in the previous exercise, when setting up the body tag rule, we chose text align center, and that was to maintain compatibility with older browsers. But because the pound wrapper that we're creating now has a higher specificity than the body tag selector, all elements eventually that we put inside this wrapper will be left aligned and not centered. So this is going to contain, remember, all the other tags, and sort of like a global settings rule like we mentioned before. So text align left, and now we're going to go to box, and we're going to choose the width of 760. All right. And now over here in margin, we're going to uncheck same for all. And in the top section, we're going to enter 0. In the right, we're going to choose from the list auto. From the bottom, we are going to select 0. And the left, auto. So 0, auto, 0, auto. Now, you may wonder, why did we choose 760? And this works excellent for 800 by 600 pixel screen size. Well, you may say, why didn't we choose 800 up here? Well, those 40 extra pixels are used to display the sides of the browser, including all the scroll bars and such. So that area above and below the main viewing window is referred to as its Chrome. So that's why we're allowing room for that by putting 760 instead of 800. So now we're ready. At this point, we're going to hit OK. Now we're ready to insert a div tag within the pound wrapper style that we just created, and we'll do that in the next lesson.